Matthew 27:19. As he was sitting on the judgment seat, his wife sent a message to him, "Have nothing to do with that innocent man. I have suffered greatly as a result of a dream about him today." This is Pilate sitting on the judgment seat. We know what's about to happen. He is about to hand over Jesus Christ to the wishes of the Jews so that he will be crucified and will die. But what I want to draw your attention to today is the different reactions that people have to Jesus. This woman probably never really thought as deeply about Jesus Christ as some other people involved in the story of his death. But as far as she was concerned, he is no innocent. Probably did not do any research. So by whatever happened in that dream, she knew that he was innocent. She knew that this is not going to end. Don't have anything to do with this. And that is instructive to me because different people will have different reaction to Jesus. Let's talk about you, for instance. You're a Christian, you're a believer. Jesus Christ rejoiced that God revealed some things about who he is to people that are not high and mighty. He rejoiced when, after Peter said, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." So Jesus Christ rejoiced in the Spirit and said, "I give you praise, Father, because you didn't reveal this to the high and mighty, you revealed it to babes." Look at Paul. His instinct is to persecute the church, to make sure that anybody trying to name Jesus Christ is run out of town. But by the revelation, he recognized that Jesus Christ is more than he ever imagined it would be. And what did he say? He said, "God had mercy on me." He began to focus on Jesus, explaining Jesus, teaching about Jesus, and he suffered greatly because of it. And the reason he can suffer like that, he had a special revelation. So he wasn't going to give us a claim of specialness. He said, "God had mercy on me." That was how I could have a revelation of Jesus. That's why I'm different. When he was speaking as a prisoner in front of certain dignitaries, they said, "You're mad. Too many books have made you mad." So that's their conclusion. But no. He said, "No, I am not disobedient to the heavenly vision." So even though you can look at this Pilate's wife and say, and just we have like one verse dedicated to her, but that is instructive to me because you're looking at Jesus, you're like, what is this? Look at Isaiah 3, he said we look at him and we don't find anything special about him. So we regarded him that Savior was being punished by God. You look at that and your reaction is not worship because you have no revelation. Even the wise men that came from the east, they had an insight into who he is. And so their action, their thinking, their activity, their movement wasn't something usual or normal. When he appeared to some of the disciples and said, "Go to the world and preach the gospel to all nations," they saw him. He didn't appear to everybody. He appeared to some of them. So by the power of that revelation, they moved forward. They were distinct and different. What I'm saying is that you are different. You think differently. You are different. Not by your choice, but because by God's grace, like Paul said, you've been enabled to see something different about Jesus that is not normal, natural. God bless you. See you later.